your wife.
Now I'm going to take your life.
What are you gonna do?
Take it back. We're here tonight at Brennan Theaters watching Taken 3 with my boy Liam Neeson. Not really my boy, but I love a lot of the movies that he does, and this one is definitely no exception to the love factor. It's a good movie. The movie does have a lot less action than the other two, but it makes up for it with more story, and it's executed well. When the action is there, it is there, but it gets a little choppy, gets a little shaky, kind of like, you know, nowhere near like Bourne Ultimatum, but it's obnoxious when you want to see what's going on. The one thing they stay true to the whole entire trilogy is it's about his daughter. He's defending his daughter, protecting his daughter. He's going that 3,000 extra mile for his daughter. That's apparent right there. Go Bryan Mills, Dad of the Year. Plot, a little predictable. Some stuff you're gonna call. You won't be bored, and if you do get bored, it's just not for you then. All the characters they've introduced, all are relevant in all three of them. That's one thing I enjoy. I'm gonna give this movie a solid 7 out of 10. It is definitely worth it. To see how the other viewers were taken, let's check that out. Taken 3, Bryan Mills doing his thing. How do you feel about that?
I feel that it's a good action movie. It loses a little bit in the Taken formula. What I mean by that is the cool thing about his character is that he's always a step ahead of everybody. He's that penultimate, like, super BA spy kind of guy. Every single thing he does, he's calculated. It's all done on purpose. It's all definitive. In this one, he was doing a lot of the typical action movie dodging bullet stuff, where he just happened to be a step ahead of the machine gun fire. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. You see that in action movies all the time, and it's fine. I mean, it was all over John Wick, and it was fine. It takes away from this movie because you want to see more of him being that guy. You come to see a Taken movie because you want to see the crazy stuff he comes up with to stay ahead of. Aside from that, I mean, no one got taken. I guess that's good. It just seems like it didn't need to be made, is the best way to put it. Doesn't mean it's not enjoyable, doesn't mean it's not fun, but...
Well, it was made.
They made it, yeah.
Generally, I love Liam Neeson movies. The plot was pretty good, pretty well done. It was different than 1 and 2. It revolves around his daughter. That's something that I myself as a parent can relate with. There was a little emotion there, you know, like thinking about, you know, holy crap, what if my family was in a situation like this? So, and I like how they brought that family feeling to the entire Taken series. The action wasn't as great as the first. I like 1 and 3. I like 1 because it's action based. There's like tons of action. You don't know what the heck's going on. 3 is a little more mellow. The feeling of the movie, if you like action, you'll get it, but you'll also get more story, a little more emotion than the first one.
It was your run-of-the-mill Liam Neeson movie. It wasn't necessary for anybody to run out and be like, oh my gosh, I need to go see Taken 3. It was not that type of movie. If you love Liam Neeson and all of his atypical roles that he does, by all means, invest in this movie. Pour your life into it, whatever. The acting was very subpar, I feel. The emotion that was supposed to be there was kind of forced in some situations. The only person who seemed to have any of their stuff together with their character was Maggie Grace. I feel Liam Neeson put on this performance of anger over the situation instead of sincere sorrow and everything like that, but it's like, I guess that was what he wanted to do. But otherwise, it's not one of those movies that you need to run out and see.
I loved it. I really enjoyed the movie, and I loved the fact that it was an action-packed movie. I will say, though, that it was kind of predicted a little bit because we're kind of used to the other movies already. A little bit here and there, you're kind of like, yeah, I kind of saw that coming. But they had its points in there where I actually thought they were going to twist it, and I was kind of going, okay, are they really going to go with that? And they didn't. But it was really good still. It was very action-packed, kind of what I expected from a Taken movie. Didn't really expect the plot to go the way it did. I guess I haven't really watched all the trailers like everybody else or anything, but I liked it. I give this movie I give it a good 8. 8 out of 10. I liked it. I watched it again.
I would go with a 7.5, mostly because the first one would be like a 9 for me.
I would give it a 5. It's just a run-of-the-mill action movie for me.
I give it a 7. It's a good action movie. There's nothing special about it, but there's nothing horrible about it. It's worth to see. If you enjoyed the first 2 movies, you want to see more of those characters, go for it. Just don't expect anything mind-blowing.
If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so already, and like this video and favorite it, share it. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. We have one of those. Also, leave comments to see if you like the new intro. Something we're trying that's new, and I want to know what you guys think. Even if you hated it and say you guys should eat shit and die, put it down there. What is your favorite Liam Neeson movie? Go on ahead and throw that in the comment section down below. I'm torn between Taken 1 and The Gray. To see what last week's review was, which was before the holidays and all that, everything was jarbled, go on ahead and click the Smoken Pictures logo down there to see The Gambler, to see the review on that. And as always, we're letting you know before you go at Brennan Theaters.
Now, it
is recording. There was a red dot there and it's counting up the seconds. All right. And the
Is it recording?
I better keep an eye on this mother. Yes.
This would be like an ongoing joke for the new year now. I could just see it.
Didn't say that about the movie.
He's giving me like a little thumbs up.
Yeah. Look at me. I'm putting everywhere.
It's like blue razzmatazz.
You know, you are scaring me.
I don't watch Smurfs. I've never seen a Smurfs movie.
Oh.
Don't touch it. I'm not done yet.